Shalom, shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. So, everybody's aware last Sunday was the Feast of First Fruits, Feast of Weeks, Pentecost, Shavuot, has a lot of different names. And it's a wonderful time of the year, because it's a time of year where we're supposed to offer the first of our crops unto Yahweh to honor him for blessing us with such an abundant harvest. We are in the harvesting season, family, so we're harvesting what we sowed in the spring. And one thing that kind of sticks out to me is, what is the harvest of America? What is their harvest in this season? Well, their harvest is siding with the tares. You see a litany of people receiving pardons from this crooked ruler of this evil country, and you see them virtue signaling that it's okay to be racist to the children of Israel. It's okay to steal, rob, commit bank fraud, money laundering. People like that are getting pardons in this season. So yeah, we see it. We see the desire of the transfer of the greatest amount of wealth in American history through the budget and the agenda that this president has put forth. Prices are up, inflation. I know I just shopped recently and I was like, whoa, it's up a little bit. It wasn't in the sense of like unaffordable yet, but I did notice it was up $5-10 of what I normally spend on very similar products. So family, prepare yourself. Continue to seek a good harvest. Seek to sow good seeds so that your harvest is plentiful. Because we may be heading in a season of a famine of the word, because we know the word is symbolically spoken about as bread. And if prices are getting high, food's getting less affordable, people aren't going to have as much bread. We got to look at that spiritually and ask what that means. Is there going to be a famine of the word coming? So just like we were talking about during the lesson for Shavuot, Slika, that if your offering is not acceptable, then sin lies at the door. Make your offerings acceptable before Yahweh. Seek to sow good seeds. Store up your treasures not here on earth but in the heavens, so that when that time comes, if there is a famine of the word, because anytime you live in an authoritarian regime, they always try to attack faith, because faith gives people hope, and faith gives people a reason not to capitulate to power. So just know there may be a famine of the word coming, family. Prepare yourselves. Seek a good harvest. Seek to remove sin from your life and make good offerings before Yahweh, so that the snare of the adversary doesn't get you. I'm Aki Eliezer Cornelius. Just want to wish you a shalom.